This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and back talking about some more up-and-coming game releases. Might be something I do on the channel on a regular. Just talk about some of the stuff that's coming out and sharing my thoughts, what I've seen of it so far, and giving just a little bit of information to people who may not know about the game. Let me know if you think I should make this like a regular thing I should do. One of my goals for 2015 is to be more consistent with content and to be more diverse. You know, I'm already trying to be as diverse as possible, so I want to like just build on the consistency, just add more diversity, because I think like as a gaming community, we tend to stick to the same tired topics, or just, you know, talk about, you know, everything in a negative thing. And I want to kind of give a more positive and more informative, you know, outlet for people. I mean, I may not like certain things, but I'm not going to sit here and just trash things just because I don't like it, because that's my personal opinion, and I am not necessarily trying to build a site off of negativity. So I'm going to try to be as balanced and as fair in whatever I say about a game, you know, as possible. And I think this is the perfect game to start setting that standard with, and that's Evolve. Now, in my opinion, it's not something that interests me, but after going and reading more, I could see where it may end up being a game that can appeal more to me. From how it was introduced, Evolve seemed interesting. The whole 400 versus the one monster thing. You saw that, and you saw the trailer, and you're like, oh, okay, this looks pretty cool. So let's see where they're going with. But as time's gone on, and I have to say, Turtle Rock has done a tremendous job of pushing this game. They've done great with the live streams on Twitch. You know, having people play it pretty often. The gaming media seems on board. A lot of people in the gaming community seems on board. It seems like most people who had hands-on with it, leading up to their first beta, were all in. Beta hit, and then people I started to know got to play it. I never got a chance to touch it because I pretty much, it happened during an outage on PS4, and then by then I kind of wasn't that interested in the game, because I've seen enough footage to form an opinion that, okay, this looks cool, but what's going to happen if you're that player who doesn't have 3 to 4 other people in your crew who are interested in this game and who wants to play? Because I don't think like the hunt mode is built for just random players. I really do believe that unless you're going to consistently play as the monster all the time, you're going to need a crew. You're going to need 3 other people with you who are willing to work in coordination, because it seems like you really need to have, a strategy built out. And I can't see that being a game where you would want to play with random people often. You know what I mean? So that's where it kind of, the appeal to me kind of, drops off. It's like, this is a game that I can only get if everybody that I play regularly with are down for it and wants to play it with me. Because I just can't see myself playing the hunt mode by myself. But then they started introducing new modes in the game, and I actually have the article up right here, like evacuation, which is supposed to be an offline mode where you basically can I think that's the offline mode. Let me make sure. Yeah. I think that's the offline mode where basically you can get together with your friends and you go through a mini campaign where dynamics change and things like that. They have other modes in here. Nest, where if you're playing as a monster, you have to protect your nest of 6 eggs. These eggs can hatch and they can spawn monsters that are AI controlled that'll help you in the fight against hunters. So if you're the monster, you have that goal. If you're the hunter, you're just trying to destroy all the eggs and the monster if possible, or at least destroy the monster, and then it's pretty much, end game right there. Rescue, where you're set up where you as the hunters have to protect a group of AI characters so that they could survive to the drop point. They also have defend, which is basically you're defending certain points, certain objectives in the game, trying to keep the monster from destroying it. Or if you're the monster, of course, your objective is to kill those people being rescued, or to take out the defense points and things like that. So they do have more variety than I first thought, which is cool. That's cool. It means that you are not just in the mode of monster versus hunters. But at the same time, I really don't know how well this game's going to do, with people who are non-competitive. I honestly feel like this game is something that's going to be built, and I told people this before, and people looked at me like strangely. I'm like, no, I really think that they're building this as a competitive game that could end up being on the MLG scene. If you really think about it, it's kind of tailor-made for that, in my opinion. Especially the way they've been selling it. You've looked at the Twitch screen where they have the guys shoutcasting and things like that. This could be a really good MLG game if you can get people, to buy into the squad-based mentality. Get a team of 4 players who get really, really good at this, and get, somebody in your team that's really, really good at the monster, and you can have like some really high-class competitive matches. Again, the Twitch streams did a great job of showing how appealing this can be, as something that you could feature at an event. And I really think that that's where this game's success is really going to lie. They just need to get a lot of people to buy into the team concept. And I think you'll have people out there who will be willing to do that. As far as like non-competitive gamers, again, it all depends on whether or not their friends are going to get it. If your friends are not going to get it, you may not enjoy this title, because unless you're just going to be the monster and you enjoy just going after and trying to destroy as much, as possible and kill like the hunters, and you get like joy out of that, playing as a hunter is not going to be that fulfilling, I don't think, if you don't have your, people around you. Then again, they may address that. They may make it so that, it's easier to play with randoms, than most games like, built like that is. We'll see though. We'll see. But I mean, it looks good. The concept, I like the concept, but again, I just don't see myself playing a lot if I don't have my like regulars around me willing to play. You either have to do that, or you have to be, lucky enough to find some like-minded people who want to play the game objectively and not just be random cowboys running around and, fucking up the program. So it's going to be interesting to see how this game goes. It's got a lot of hype behind it. It's definitely, on the right path in that direction. It looks like it's solid gameplay. It just, again, it's going to have all work out on how the community goes about playing it. So we'll see, though. We'll see. February 10th is when this is dropping. So, we have damn near 30 days, I guess, till it comes out at the time of this recording. A little less than 30 days, I guess you could say, once I drop this. But, yeah, so that's my thoughts on Evolve. You guys hit me up. Let me know what you think. And as always, I'll holler at you later. It's your boy Black Makers, and I'm out.